Hey, thanks for checking out the Daily Healing series. Sorry I haven't posted in a couple of days, but I got hit with some really heavy energies and I was just really out of balance. So, yeah, I've just been kind of going through a lot of different things, and I'm sure all of you are too. So, I want to get a message out, and hopefully, this message helps some people. I did get a new deck, the Moonology Oracle card. So this is the first time I'm using them, so I'm excited. But yeah, if you're struggling right now and you're going through a really hard time, um, I'm sending you tons of love, because sometimes when the universe hits us with these like really difficult, heavy energies, it feels like a lot. And just know that everything happens the way that it happens for a reason, and that there's something that you're meant to learn from this situation. So even if it's extremely difficult and extremely, heartbreaking, or, whatever your situation is, you are meant to learn something, and look at something inside yourself that maybe you haven't been willing to look at, and to see that you can learn and grow from that when you release whatever that is, right? So if that's something that you're going through right now and you've had that realization, or you're really struggling right now, you're probably on your way to some kind of a realization. There's a lot of just really heavy change energies right now, especially with all of the different astrological events that are going on. There's a full moon, I believe on the 27th of this month. So there's just, all the planets in Aquarius. Yeah, there's just a lot of energies. Mercury's in retrograde right now, which is bringing up a lot of past things, old triggers, things like that, stuff that, you really need to look at, parts of your shadow side. I think for some of us, the veil and the reality of our situations are maybe being lifted right now, and we're seeing things from a really different perspective. So if you're going through that right now, yeah, I'm sending you tons of love, and know that you're safe and you're protected. And don't be scared to reach out and ask for help to God, source, the universe, creator, however you believe. Reach out to whatever beings, or you believe to be around you, power you believe to be around you, and ask them to help you through this, to walk you through this dark time, because at the end of this dark time is the light, right? There's a bigger blessing coming for you, and these realizations, these things needed to happen in order to change you. Okay, so that's just kind of the message that I have, just even through my own experience of what I'm going through, and accepting that the really hard stuff I'm going through right now is teaching me something really valuable, something life changing about myself. So if you're going through that, don't get stuck in like a deep sense of like grief or loss or heartbreak type of energy. Really try to, it's okay to feel your emotions and your sadness, and sit with those emotions and release them. Don't push them aside, or anything like that, but just don't go into a deep depression. Try to see from another perspective, what is this teaching me? What am I learning? How can I use this to grow, and change, and have forward movement? So if that's what you're experiencing right now, try to take a moment and change your perspective, and not get into that deep heartbreak or deep grief type of energy, and just try to be at peace, knowing that everything happened the way that it happened, because that's how it needed to happen. So I hope that brings somebody else some peace as well. Okay, let's see what they have to say here. That's too many. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna take them, just because they kind of go along with the message I was just saying. I said, you know, you always have to have the dark before the light. And the first card here says your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So yeah, it's like as you walk through this darkness, and this is like a dark card too, right? You're walking through the darkness right now. And as you're learning to deal with that, your hard work is paying off, right? It's bringing in blessings for you. And as you learn your lessons, as you cycle old things out of your life, as you close out cycles, as we begin new cycles as, you know, a different person, you have different understandings, different core beliefs than you had before, right? So your hard work is paying off, and there are big things, beautiful blessings coming for you. So it's balance spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. So it's like right now you're balancing being spiritual with being a person, a human, and your core beliefs that you've had this entire time. For some of you, you could be coming to different levels of spirituality and open-mindedness around spirituality and spiritual beings, things like that, but also still being logical. It could be in a relationship situation where it's like you want to lead with love, but you're leading from your head, right? You're leading with your thoughts, with your ego, with your pride. You're not leading with your heart. You're not leading with love in the situation. And you're out of balance because you may have also had an epiphany about the fact that you've been doing certain things and behaving in certain ways towards people that's been affecting your relationships and essentially, you know, affecting the outcomes of things that are meant for you. So they really want you to try to find balance because your hard work is going to pay off. So work towards finding that balance right now. They're not asking you to, you know, if you're sad to just get over it. They're just saying, you know, find balance in yourself right now. Find peace in your spirituality, but find balance in your life. Nothing is ever yet set in stone. So with this, I'm getting, some of you may have some guilt or regret, or you may act in a way between now and the full moon that's in a way that you regret, and you may feel like a final decision has been made on something, or you've lost something. Maybe you feel like you've missed out on a blessing or a situation that's passed you by. They're saying nothing's set in stone. Nothing is set in stone. So they're really asking you to have trust and have faith here and sort of give that worry up, because nothing's set in stone. So if you're having regret about an action, it's kind of like what I said earlier. Everything happened the way that it needed to happen. So don't have any regret about it because nothing's set in stone, right? This could apply to a job. This could apply to a relationship. Take it as it resonates with you. And the last card is a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. And what's Libra is bringing in balance, right? It's the scales. So they're saying nothing is set in stone, a win-win. It's like what is meant for the highest good of the situation and everyone involved in the situation. That's the outcome that's coming. But it's like first you have to find balance in yourself by releasing and forgiving. And know that your hard work is paying off. And even right now, if it seems like it's so hard and you're struggling and you want to give up and you just had enough, it's like they don't want you to feel that way. And you don't have to feel that way. You're never alone. You're never alone. But your hard work is paying off, and there is a positive outcome in the situation because nothing's set in stone. But you need to balance spirituality with your logic. You can't always think from your logical mind. We need to think from our spiritual mind, from our heart space. I'm going to pull one more and read from the book. That's what they like. Thank you. A new start is coming, new moon. Sorry, bear with me here for 1 second. Psych. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. A new start is coming. There is a yes coming your way. This is one of the most auspicious cards in the deck. It's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. The situation you're asking about is blessed, and you're on target to achieve your goals. The message from the universe is that you're starting all over again in some way. Be that on a new or better course, or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcome. If you've been feeling stagnant, this card reminds you that life goes in cycles and that you're moving into a new cycle now. This is the time to wipe the slate clean if the situation you asked about has become toxic. Either that will clear up now or something totally new and fresh is on its way. The new moon marks the stage of the waxing cycle in the midpoint of the dark moon. It's a dark and veiled time when the moon is invisible and a time of rebirth. It's a time that witches do their work, making wishes and laying down intentions for the new cycle, an intensely magical time when it's easier to pierce the veil into other worlds. So really that like confirms all of these other cards is essentially what they're saying here. It's like there is a positive outcome. Your hard work is paying off. It's going to be a win-win situation. Nothing is set in stone. If you were in a toxic situation with somebody, it's like this person is also having similar epiphanies right now and understandings about their life. So you may come together with this person, or you may decide that this isn't the person you're supposed to be with, right? Like these are the kinds of things that's going on for people right now as an example. So if you're in that situation, it's like nothing is set in stone, but you need to find out what it is that you want, because a new start is coming. We're starting new cycles. You need to bring balance to your life, bring peace into your life. So as additional meanings for this card, you will soon start to feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. Forget about the past. So again, it's about releasing old programming, tower moments coming in and allowing those towers to crumble when they come in. It's like at this point, it's like they're coming down, and those, you got to let those emotions in when it happens. And there's going to be big tower moments and small tower moments, depending on what cycle of lessons that you're learning right now. But it's like they're asking you, it's like manifesting. It's using your intention to now manifest the life that you want in the future. Take these situations and use it to manifest the life that you want, the life that you really want to lead, because your hard work is paying off. I said earlier that this card looks like it's dark, right? Like it's the new moon, it's dark. And here it says at the midpoint of the dark moon, it's a dark and veiled time when the moon is invisible and a time of rebirth. Right? So it's like that's what you're going through right now. It's like you're walking through the darkness. But there's going to be, there's going to be light again. Your hard work's paying off on that. And there's there's not 3 full moons here. There's 2 full moons here. Yeah, that's a really beautiful message. So if you're really struggling right now, again, like, I'm proud of you. The divine is proud of you. Like, be proud of how far that you've come, all of the things that you're going through, like, big or small right now. Like, take time to acknowledge your feelings, to sit with those emotions, and then to release them, to really get down to the root of why you feel that way about something, like, why does that trigger me? Why is that something that upsets me in that way? Why, really try to get to the root of those triggers and heal those inner things for you. It's like, even if you think you don't know what it is, your subconscious mind will bring it up for you, right? Don't be afraid to go within, to meditate, to take time for yourself, get into, that meditative state where you're like really truly going within with the intention to look at yourself and to help yourself to heal. Give yourself that gift, because when you start to release things, it feels so much better. Like, I'm already feeling a big shift in my energy, and I know that tomorrow when I wake up there will have been an even bigger shift in my energy, and that things are just going to get better from here. Like, I've got to walk through the darkness right now, but it's just going to get better from here. And I really hope that if you're struggling right now too, that something in this message helped you, and that you realize that at the end of this tunnel, that there is something amazing for you too. But you're never alone. You're not walking alone, even if you feel unloved, unsupported, unworthy. You are loved beyond measure. You are worthy and deserving of everything that you've ever wanted. You're worthy and deserving of giving and receiving love. And never forget that about yourself. Because the greatest gift that you can give yourself is self-love. And then when we give ourselves that gift, we're not seeking love from others. All we're seeking from others is kindness and compassion, understanding. So that's what they have for you guys today. If you like the message, you're enjoying the videos, do please like and comment and let me know what you thought. Thanks for checking it out.